Hi, my name's Rob. I'm part of the leader team at Penistone Scout Group. We've got a number of features available to parents and guardians on our website that I'm going to do a series of sessions on in order to help you get the best out of the communication tools that we're using as a group. We've got 300 plus people who are part of the group at the moment, and that's going to, in the next couple of years, go to probably over 500. So it's really important that all the sections are able to get information out there that you can simply and easily get to, consume and make use of. Today we're going to look at the calendar. So our group obviously has a lot of stuff that goes on throughout the year, be it bespoke events, camps, special things that are going on outside of the normal meetings that take place on a Monday to Friday. So if we go to the top bar of the website here, you can see there's a link for calendar. On Google Chrome you might see on the right hand side 3 lines which opens up your menu, but fundamentally it's the same thing. Find the calendar, give it a click, and then when it loads up you should see a view that looks not dissimilar to most calendars. So on the website view here, which is in a browser on a computer, you can see it's shown this larger display. On a phone it's optimized so it should show you a list of events you can scroll through, but the features behind the scenes are the same. So if we take a look here, this coming Sunday, the Bella Vista Pack, that's the Cub Pack on a Thursday, are going caving. So I can hover my mouse pointer over that and see a quick preview which tells me some basic information about that event. If I click on the event, it takes me to a dedicated event page. Now we're going to be using these event pages throughout the year so that we've got a single view of what's happening on an event. You know, we all get printed letters, we get emails and other bits of communication, but the challenge with that is they get lost, you have to search through them. If you're looking on Facebook or other social channels, you have to scroll back through lots and lots of pages of information in order to try and find what it is you're actually looking for. By having this single page for this event, all the information for it is encapsulated there, and you can go to it anytime, any device to find out what you need. So if I scroll down here, you can see when it is, how long it's for, whereabouts it is, including a map so you can find that location. If there's any cost attributed to it, it'll be shown here. The organizer of the event's name is here, as well as an email click so you can contact them. These tags here say sort of which section it's for, whether it's Cub, Scout, so on, and some other information there. Here's the basics around the actual event which we'll put in there, and quite important at the bottom, if there's a kit list or a consent form or other letter, the letter is within here and clickable. In some browsers, if you click that, it'll open up and show you that image on screen to browse. On other ones it'll download. Ultimately it's there for you to use. Now, one of the real key features of this calendar to make things even simpler for you is you can actually just add this straight to your personal calendar. So on a single view, I can click on the Add to Calendar here, and depending on what device you've got, you can just simply click and you'll get an event that you can then save back to your calendar. That's an individual one. So if I go back now to the front of all events, one of the really great features that we're pleased to bring you is this subscribe button here. Now on a mobile device you'll only see this little icon as opposed to the full button. If you press this subscribe button and then choose your device, so as an example here I'm going to click Add to Apple Calendar, and what this is going to do is open up my calendar application and it's going to subscribe me to the Scout Group calendar. So this has opened up my calendar. So it doesn't matter what app you're using. I click the Apple one because I'm on an Apple device. It says here's the URL. I can ignore all this and just press the subscribe button. So what this does is it links your calendar and the group calendar. Now we can't see any of your events. We get to give it a name, so I'm just going to call it Scouts because that's fine. I can customize elements here if I want to and have it refresh on whatever schedule works for you. I mean, I would say probably every week would be fine, but more regular if you want. And then I click OK. So what this is doing now is this going to download the group calendar. So if I scroll down, there's obviously loads of different things in my calendar, but as an example, here is an event for Think Forensic, which is what Enigma did on Monday of this week. So I can straight away see what the event is, the timescale for it, and some basic information. And if I need to go back to the site or to see more information, there's a link which takes me to the event portal for that one. If I do a search for as an example, Scout-tastic, which I know is happening later this year, I can see the event here. There it is. So it's a number of days. Again, if I double click on that event, there's some simple information within that, and that's because we haven't populated that event with the full details yet, because it's a while. We've got placeholders for lots of events throughout the year. You'll see things like the group bonfire, which is scheduled for late October, I think, this year. So back at the calendar view, there's a few things we can change. You can change the view to similar to how it would be on a mobile device when you're on the app. So you can see this is what it would look like for people using tablets or mobiles. You can change it to a day of the week, so you can see specific instances, but that's not really ideal because obviously we don't have something on every day. Or you can move it to a monthly view. As we click through these events, or weeks, months, you can see the different things that are in there. So we've got a bespoke event here for Scouts and Explorers. So they're going to go bowling. Again, we click into the event, simplistically opens up, gives you the key information you need about it and who to contact in case there's any need to discuss any elements, your location. As always, if you've got any questions or queries, then please feel free to drop me a note, or if you see anything that's not quite working right, my email address is rob@penistonscoutgroup.org.uk. Thanks for watching.